Okay, lesson 9. Lesson number 9, the number line, ordering and comparing. So first off, what is a number line? We're on page 39. A number line is a way to show numbers in order. For example, we had a number line right here. This is going to help us show all of our numbers in order. So here's my number line. Let's just show from -2 to 2. So -1, or -2, -1, 0, +1, +2. So that's an example of a number line, and it shows how we order our numbers, including negative numbers. So the horizontal lines, so I'm going to highlight what I'm talking about. These lines right here, these are called tick marks. These lines right here, those are called tick marks. Okay, so if you ever hear me say, draw a circle on the 0 tick mark, you would put a dot or a circle on the 0. Yeah, Johnny?
I'm already on lesson 9.
You're on lesson 9? Okay. Like you already did it, or?
Yeah, I did this.
Did you do it yesterday? Because everyone did lesson 8 yesterday.
Yeah, I did lesson 8.
So you're doing lesson 9? Yeah. So do you see on the top where it says homework in red over there on the board?
Yeah.
So 8-7, you have lesson 9, page 56, A through P, number 1 to 25. You see that? Yeah. So I always switch the homework and the turn-in because I just switch them. So homework for tomorrow will be on the bottom and turn-in will be on the top. So I just flip-flop it every day. Yeah, it is a little confusing though. Okay, so that is what a number line is. Okay, let's move on to example 1. Example 1. So arrange these numbers in order from least to greatest. Okay, so first off, our numbers are 121, 112, and 211. Okay, so those are our 3 numbers that we're going to order from least to greatest. Grace, what is my smallest number in that sequence? Yep, 112. And then what's the second one? 121. And then what's the biggest? 211. Okay, good. Now let's draw those out on a number line. So I got my number line here. Alan, can you come up and would you be able to plot those on my number line here? You can draw the tick marks and everything. And I'm going to put yours. What color do you want to use?
Black.
Make sure you got your black. Okay. All right, so use the back of this here and plot out those 3 points on the number line. What do all those tick marks in between stand for? So what I see here, 112 and 121, those are going to be closer together, right? 121 is closer to 112 than it is to 211. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that 121. I'm going to move it a little bit closer down here to the 112 because 211, it's a lot bigger than all those. So we got 112 as our smallest number, 121 about there, and then 211 at the far end. But good job plotting those points from least to greatest. Any questions there, guys, with how we're plotting those points? Grace, have you plotted numbers on a number line before? Yeah? Have you? Yeah? Okay. All right. So that is what we're doing for this lesson. Example 2 now we are going to compare. Example 2, we are going to compare our numbers. So we have 3 different signs to say, to demonstrate what we are comparing. We have a less than sign. So this is our less than sign because it's shaped kind of like an L, a crooked L, and then we have greater than, the backwards L. Whoops. That's greater than. Yeah, Brady?
I mean,
This one right here, this is always less than. This one right here, this is always greater than. Yep, I am absolutely positive. Yep. And it says it right in your book too. So, and let me show you why. So in this example, example 2, we have 5,012. My circle is where I'm going to put my greater than, equal to, or less than sign. And I have 5,102. So am I going to have a greater than, less sign, greater than, less than, or equal to sign? Yeah, Brady? Where is it going to go towards? Yep. So what this statement says is 5,012 is less than 5,102. Okay, so what I just said, if I write it out in a sentence, 5,012 is less than 5,102. Does that make sense? Yep. So that's why less than is always your crooked L, and greater than is always the one that's going to the right. Yeah.
sometimes
Mm-hmm.
I guess they like try to trick you because they put like, for example, it could be like 181.
Yeah, give me an example, because this is always true. It's not here to trick us. This is a straight up answer. That's the nice thing about math, is we're getting straight up answers here. So give me an example of what you're talking about. Because if I say 5, put my circle here, 5 and 1, which way is my sign going to go, Grace? Towards the 5. So this says 5 is greater than 1. 5 is greater than 1. Another way to think about it is, which is one of my favorite things to do when I was younger, is I would like to draw a little Pac-Man. Pac-Man is going to go eat the 5 dots. He's going to go chomping towards the 5 dots every time.
Is it okay if I do that too?
Yeah, I've had students last year do that. I am totally okay if you draw a Pac-Man.
It's kind of cute.
As long as you know that, so when you are able to write it out, you're going to say 5 is greater than 1. So you're going to point your Pac-Man whichever way he goes, and then if it's equal to, you're just going to write equal to. So if that one was a 5, we'll say. So 5 is equal to 5. That's where you wouldn't draw
Or
Pac-Man.
you could write one Pac-Man going one way and then
Yeah, so just make sure your Pac-Man is going towards the bigger number. Okay, let's do example 3. Example 3 has a couple more steps in it. Example number 3. So compare, we have 16 divided by 8 divided by 2. Put my comparison circle in the middle, and then we have 16 divided by, in parentheses, 8 divided by 2. Okay, so we are starting to use some order of operations here, some PEMDAS. What does PEMDAS stand for, guys? What's one way you could say it? Have you guys heard of please excuse my dear Aunt Sally? Have you guys heard that before? Yeah? Talon, yeah? Parentheses is first. Yep. What does E stand for? It stands for exponents. Good job, Johnny. Oh, wait, Johnny. I was trying to use a different name. Good job, Bob. So exponents stands for E. What does M stand for? Yeah. Multiplication and division is in that same step. Yep. And then, so please excuse my D. D is the next one. What is that one? What was that? Yep, division. And then we have, I need to write it out because now I'm going to say something wrong if I don't write it out. PEMDAS. Okay, there we go. Okay. So we have P, which stands for parentheses, E, which stands for exponents. So like if you have x squared, M stands for multiplication, and division is in your same multiplication and division. They're in the same step. And then the last two, Grace, what do those stand for? Yep, addition and subtraction. So those are also in the same step. And if you're ever wondering the steps, there's an order of operations poster right there. So step 1, first do parentheses. Step 2, do exponents next. Step 3, then do multiplication and division. And then step 4, addition and subtraction. And so that's what PEMDAS represents here. And that's why usually they, math teachers tell you to remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Okay. So we're going to finish up example 4 now, and then I'll let you guys go to lunch. Example 4. Example quattro. Use digits and other symbols to write this comparison. Okay, so we have 1/4 is less than 1/2. Grace, how would I write this out in number form? 1/4 is less than 1/2. Yep, so 1/4, then 1/2. So what's going to be my sign? So is less than 1. So it says it's less than. So which way is my Pac-Man going? Yeah, he's going towards the 1/2 because 1/2 is bigger than 1/4. All right, you guys feel good about that? Sweet. All right, that's all I have for you. You guys can get packed up and have your lunch. So remember, your homework for today is lesson 9, page 40, A through F, 1 through 25, odd. Good job today, guys.